In this segment, we want to talk to you about verbal sparring. And when Tammy and I coined that, we know that verbal sparring for a lot of people indicates that this must be fighting. And actually, we've come under some scrutiny from other professionals in the field because they feel like we're teaching kids to fight. The truth is, we want to empower your kids. We want to empower your kids with words so they don't use their fists.
Right. And three things that we're looking at the tone of voice, we're looking at their body language, and our goal is to teach them how to de-escalate a situation. If they can get up and walk away, that's great, but it's not always possible. So we want to teach them how to be assertive and come across as a confident individual.
And so the way that we do this, when we do training with young people, we teach them mini scripts. It's really important for you at home. And let me just ask you this question. Do you role play with your kids? Do you put them in situations where they might get teased before it happens? It's really important that they have practice on how to handle kids, even if it's just banter, before it really comes across as teasing or inappropriate teasing or bullying behavior. And so we want to demonstrate some mini scripts to you.
So here's an example. We get on the bus, and Jeff just got glasses. He's like, let's say, in 4th or 5th grade.
And I like these glasses.
And he gets on the bus, and he sits down, and I notice the glasses, and I'm like, hey, Four Eyes, how's it going?
Thank you for noticing. I appreciate that.
Okay, so did you notice his body language? Did you notice the tone of voice? He acted very confident and very secure. He couldn't get away from the situation because he couldn't just get off the bus and walk away. So he actually had to use his words. Now, I'm going to look at that and I'm going to think, oh, well, it must really not bother him. So what you've done is you've just given your child a mini script that they can use if they're put in that type of a situation.
And several other responses to that, Tammy, could have been, oh, when did you start noticing that I have glasses on? I could thank them and just give them a compliment, or I could say, oh, let's look around the bus, for instance, if that's where it's taking place. Look at all the other kids who are wearing glasses too. I hope you share that information with them as well. So let's say, let's do a middle school example, and let's say, I know Tammy, and Tammy has a tendency, we never know what color hair Tammy's coming in with. And so let's say, though, I'm one of those boys that kind of irritates Tammy, okay? So I'm going to come in and I'm going to say, oh, Tammy, looking a little reddish today, aren't we?
Well, thank you so much for noticing. I didn't really realize that you were into red hair.
Kind of catches me off guard. I'm not sure at that point what to do or what to say. The bottom line here with mini scripts is watch your tone of voice, watch your body language, say it with confidence, be assertive if you have an opportunity, as you're gently walking away. We really want to empower your kids with some verbal sparring. And of course, we will be adding this in one of our PDFs that you will find in our handouts on the DVD. So once again, as you teach verbal sparring, teach it with body language, tone of voice, confidence, be assertive, but the whole goal is to gently walk away.